Hey butterflies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Allegra Margella. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in. So today we have a thrift flip. I'm getting back to my sewing content, so I just wanted to come back with a nice tutorial showing you guys how I transformed this button up into a Shein inspired shirt. I saw this dress on Shein and I had this button up already, and I was like, maybe I can change this button up to look like this dress. So that's what I did. So if you're interested in seeing how I did it, please keep watching. First, we're going to take our waist measurement. I took my measurement and added a total of 6 inches because we will be gathering this in the front with a little lace up. So I'm then going to measure how wide the shirt is. As you can see on the front, it's 24 inches, but when you multiply that by 2, you get the whole thing, which is 48 inches. I'm going to subtract my waist measurement from that, and that's the total amount of inches we need to take away. Next, I'm going to mark where exactly I want these darts to be. So they're about 1 inch away from this button placket. So I did realize that I went a little too high, as you'll see. But then I realized that, of course, and I went a little lower. So make sure you mark this in the waist area. I'm going to have a total of 6 darts. They're going to be 2 in the back, 4 in the front, 1.5 inches long, and the reason why I changed that is because 1.5 times 2 will give me 9, and that extra 3 inches will be taken away when I lace everything up nice and tight in the front. So that's what I did. So make sure you make your rectangles the length you want. I chose 3 inches long and 1.5 inches wide. So I did test out the darts and pin them together just to see how much it would cinch, how it would look, because I didn't want to cinch too much or too little. Once I do that, I'm going to go ahead to the back and create my darts. I wish I would have did it directly over the darts that were already there. That's something that I wish I could change, but either way, this turned out fine. I actually decided to make the back ones a little longer, so instead of 3 inches long, they're 4 inches long, but they are still 1.5 inches wide. Once I have my marks, I'm going to pin everything right sides together, making sure those rectangle edges line up. We're going to be using the bottom of this shirt to create the placket, so I'm just going to draw a line and cut everything off at the bottom. I'm going to cut 2 rectangles that are 3.5 inches long and 2.5 inches wide. These will be the plackets that will fit into the first 2 darts. And then I'm going to fuse them on interfacing with my iron so that it's nice and sturdy. It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. Once they're done, we're going to fold them right sides together and pin the edges, because we're going to do the outer edges first, straight down. Also, this is my current sewing attire. Adidas pants and my white tee, hair looking a mess. You know, comfy. The comfy vibes, okay? Okay, y'all, so I'm trying to see if I can, I feel like I could squeeze 3 grommets on here, nicely without it being too many, and I feel like they're a decent size for it. So I have a mind that, that one, well, it doesn't matter because I'm just trying to mark the spot. So I'm going to try to line them up as symmetrical as I can, and then mark on the inside of them where I want, you know, just like the center part of it, so I know where to snip before I insert the grommets. And you know, this part of the shirt will be finito. Done. So once we go ahead and sew down the first dart, we're going to wait to sew the second dart because we have to insert our placket, and we're going to insert that in wrong side up and then fold over on top of that and sew it down. Make sure it connects to the other side of the rectangle. And once that's sewed down, you will see that when you flip it over to lace it up, you will have the right side in front. So I was not feeling the buttons on the shirt. They just did not go with the aesthetic at all, in my opinion. So I'm removing them, and then I'm just gonna pin the placket together and sew it straight down. Taking the leftovers from the bottom of the shirt, I'm gonna go ahead and connect whatever I have to create 2 strips that will be the lacing that happens at the front of the blouse. As for the bottom of the shirt, I'm simply going to fold over twice to hide the raw edges and do a straight stitch down. I wish I would have just went and got matching thread, but I didn't have it with me at home, and I was kind of, you know, not in the mood to go to the fabric store. If you know, you know. But I think the white turned out just fine, and after we do this step, we are all done. Now let's take a moment to just reevaluate and just look at how regular this button up is. And now let's look at our new transformation.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place.
Thank you, butterflies, so much for tuning in. I'm gonna keep making sure I ask you guys in the polls what you want to see next, because I'm always filming something because I'm trying to stay consistent. Giving myself a pat on the back for that. I'm looking forward to more tutorials. I have a lot planned for Christmas. I have a lot of thrift flips coming, a lot more DIYs. DIY this, DIY that. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, butterflies.